How I work. All right, the medical interview, we always tend to focus on your health. Today, it may be yours, because this is angled towards really anyone, but more today, talking about kids and going back to school. Sarah Parrish here from New Hanover Regional Medical Center, a nutritionist there, helping us get children the best possible lunch to get through the day. One thing I've noticed across the board here is protein, protein, protein.
Yes, lots of protein. So I always like to tell my clients when I meet with them that I want to teach them to be their own dietitian. So with that in mind, I just kind of plan my talk today based on what I think about when I make my daughter's lunch. So I have a 3-year-old. She goes to school every day. During the weekend, we pack her lunch. So one thing I always try to really think about is variety. I don't want her to get bored. I don't want to pack the same turkey sandwich every single day. That's going to burn her out really quickly, and she's not going to want what I'm packing anymore. So I kind of just brought an example of just mixing up a little bit. Like I made a little turkey and cheese pinwheel on a tortilla. So it's still really simple, but just a little bit different.
It looks fancy.
It just looks more exciting, right? Yeah. Also, the idea of a thermos is really nice. I just started using this with her to just give more options. We can make like a chili or a homemade soup or something like that that I know she likes, and I can send that to school with her for warm food so she's not having a cold sandwich every single day.
Will your daughter ask for the same thing over and over? I mean, will she get niched into something to where you almost feel, okay, we can let this run for 2-3 days, but we've got to change this up?
Yes, definitely she does tend to get in little ruts, which I think is so normal for adults and kids. But we just kind of try to, like you said, go with it for a couple of days and then just kind of guide her to choose something different. Yeah. Which is one of my other points that I really like to talk about today is to really involve your kids when possible. So I have a pretty young child, but even just when we're at the grocery store, letting her pick out a fruit and a vegetable that we're going to use in her lunch this week. As simple as that, like that helps her to feel like she has some say-so, but also it just kind of gives her some chance to make a guided, healthy choice. So, if you have older kids, they might be able to help you make something, like make a chili or make something to go in their thermos. So really involving them can be really helpful as well.
Yeah, it's one thing, my children, they're 11 now, they love to be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
My daughter yesterday texted, can I make a smoothie?
Yeah.
I was like, you can make it as long as you can clean it up.
If you clean up your mess.
Yeah, exactly. These, I know, have become big, the sectional, I think, bento box.
Yeah, bento boxes is what they're called.
To break it up in a different way.
Some kids especially some children I know really prefer their foods to be separated, so this is nice for that. So this is just an example of one that I think I picked up like at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, but it has a little sandwich compartment and a few different compartments for other things. But I just kind of brought these things to reiterate the importance of being prepared, having a toolkit, having the Tupperware, the containers, the ice pack, the lunch box, the things you need so that you can pack a lunch for school. But also in that toolkit, I can't show this in a picture, but time is so important. If you don't set aside time to prepare and pack a healthy lunch, you'll find yourself throwing stuff in a bag as they run out the door, and it won't be healthy and balanced. Yes.
All right, before we will eventually run out of time, you have made something for us, so I definitely want to get to this.
Okay, yes. So over here, I made some just coconut lemon little snack bites today, so feel free to please try one. And the main reason why I brought these was to show, and the recipe should be available online for everyone to access. They're really simple, no bake. It took me 10 or 15 minutes of throwing everything into a food processor. But making a healthy snack like this is a treat alternative, something you can make a batch of, portion out for the week, and that way you can put a treat in your kid's lunchbox. Remember, our goal is good. I'm so glad you like them. Our goal is to really keep our kids interested. We want them to want the healthy lunch. So a treat is okay. So something like this, or even I brought like 100% gummy fruit gummies, or like low sugar granola bars. I really like Lara bars. Are cool little sweets that you can throw in there that are healthier than cookies, but still a treat, and your kids feel like they're getting a treat, and you're able to control what it is, the portion. You just are able to kind of have full control over what they're having a little bit better.
It makes such a difference to have options for your kids. Don't get them into that rut. These are fantastic.
Good.
We'll have the recipe. I think we may have shown on the screen. I'm sorry, too busy eating. If not, it'll be on the website. We'll make sure it gets there. Sarah, thank you again.
Yeah, thank you
Congratulations
so much.
with number 2 coming.
Yes.
And we're going to come back. There's the recipe. I'll try to milk this a little bit so you can get an idea what's in this. Trust me, they were good. Lemon and coconut. Fantastic. We're going to be back with more. I may have a little water with this. We're back after this.